Just are you flowing?
Are you flowing? Is that Tenacious D quote?
How's it going? Are you flowing?
Is everyone doing well out there, you guys? If you notice, I'm in a different room right now. And I also got my buddy Brian hanging out in the new room. So basically, before there was a floor here, it just went down. So I'm on the second level of my house, and this was just my front door is behind me, but down below. And so I've been in this house for 15 years, and when you'd come in, it was like a 2-level foyer that you'd walk into. And so when I moved out of my studio and I took that rent money that I'd be spending on the studio and I put it towards putting a floor here, subfloor, I guess is what you call it. And I have doors over here. And so I basically created a new room out of open space in my house. So I'm hopefully going to be doing the live streams from here. And also something you might notice is just the cool thing I got here is literally just got it sent yesterday is the Dirty Wonderland by Amplified Nation. It's very Dumbo-esque for the ultimate in tone necessities. And once again, I got Brian here. Brian, how's it going over there?
Going good, going good. Somebody asked, no Patreon today?
Okay, so I did do a Patreon today, and no one was there, but there's a reason. So I started the Patreon stream, and it failed, right? So the link that everyone was shared originally, that was failed, and then I had to broadcast a second attempt. My team shared that second link, but people had already gone to the first link to wait. So I apologize for that, but I did do one, and there was, I think, only 4 people made it over. So, but yeah, please keep asking questions because, like I said, Brian's here. Checking out all your comments and whatnot. And I just thought it was an interesting week, obviously bittersweet, but also an interesting time. And that's what the title of this live stream is right off the bat, acknowledge that Eddie Van Halen passed away. And he's, pretty much the most important guitar figure next to Jimi Hendrix. In other words, there's a before Eddie Van Halen and there's an after Eddie Van Halen where he basically changed the whole landscape. I just, wanted to pay my respect to that. I will say that I got to see Van Halen live in concert, so I'll share that. I'm so glad I was able to do that. I think I feel like I was probably in 10th grade is my guess, because I think I was able to drive to it if I'm not mistaken. I think. But anyway, it was the For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge tour with Pound Cake and all that, and Alice in Chains was the opener, so that was kind of interesting. But anyway, he was the best, and actually, I'd like to hear from you guys what any cool Van Halen memories that you have, or a favorite Van Halen song, or a moment where you were listening to a song. I do remember I have an older sister, and I do remember before I was kind of old enough to like go record shopping and buy albums and stuff. I remember my sister had the Van Halen with the baby on the cover. She had the vinyl and and a record player in her room. And so I definitely, that might be my first time seeing what Van Halen was. And then the second would have obviously been probably the Beat It solo, right, Brian? And then, all the classic 80s stuff where, Brian, you and I were a little bit older to appreciate that. Brian, do you ever own a Van Halen album?
0, no.
I didn't think so.
But I think it was 1984.
Yeah, how can you not?
Thank you, Todd Elding, for the super chat.
Todd, did you have any comments or anything?
He does. He's having a hard time tuning his Ibanez.
Just bought an Ibanez, very nice guitar, and having a hard time tuning it because it's a locking device. What's the best way to tune it? What's funny is I only got my very first locking, like Floyd Rose guitar. And thanks for the super chat, Todd. I really appreciate that. So I don't have my Floyd Rose guitar up here at the moment, but it comes with little Allen wrenches. So what you would want to do is you'd want to unlock the nut, unlock those, and then if you have the little tuners right here, you want them about evenly halfway. So that means you could tighten it or loosen it. And then these undone, and then with a tuner, tune it into standard tuning. And you're gonna have to do it because of the floating bridge. You're gonna have to go through and tune it probably a handful of times until everything's evenly in tune. You keep doing it till it's in tune, then lock those nut pieces back up, and then from there all you have to do is fine tune, sharpen, flat with those. So when I did a Panama, which isn't out yet but it's coming, it's not out, but with that one, that's in half step down. And so what I did was I unlocked the nut locks here, made sure these were all about halfway here, and then tuned down to E flat, and I had to keep doing it till it was all even, then locked it back up, and then I was good to go. The cool thing about it, I mean, one, it's definitely extra steps to tune your guitar, but the plus side is you can do all the whammy dive bar stuff and have it still stay in tune. The Kramer that I got with the tiger stripes on it, really, once you're like in tune, the thing stays in tune and you can mess all around with it. So anyway, yeah. And thank you for the super chat. There's a bunch of other stuff going on. So that was the Van Halen portion, but oh yeah, so doesn't quite sound in tune. All that talking about tuning, I think I got paranoid. Nope, I was right. So this live stream is basically, hey, it's kind of a big week in guitar. One, the sad and downside is that we lost the most important guitar player of the last, forever for the instrument. But the plus side is, one, we're all celebrating such a great guitar player, so we're thinking about guitar. Also, a downside is the coronavirus, but the upside of that is a lot more people are playing the guitar and messing around with the guitar. And then on top of that, AC/DC came out with a new song, and it rocks. AZ lyrics or something. Hotel California solo that's easy to follow. Well, thanks for the super chat. I want to thank you for that. And I'll definitely, I mean, Hotel California, the solo, all that's totally on my radar, and I want to do it. So we'll see what happens. It's more like Don Henley's issue, not my issue. In fact, I think Don Henley and Axl Rose should form a band. Although Axl did sing backup on a Don Henley song. Okay, so AC/DC has a new song, and Greta Van Fleet has a new song. So you have the one of the greatest classic original rock bands of all time coming out with a brand new song, and then the youngest generation of playing rock and roll guitar coming out with a new song, and losing Eddie Van Halen. So guitar is really getting a nice focus right now, which I think is great. So let's see. I'm gonna just do a little Van Halen, but let me play that new. Brian, did you hear the new AC/DC song?
I did not.
Brian.
Yeah, my interest is waned.
Man, that's so sad. Well, the
No
riff.
No Malcolm. It's weird.
The riff has, once again, he's always taking that Chuck Berry thing, and so it's like. Now, I haven't looked at any live footage of what position he's playing it in. I'm pretty sure he's playing it right there, but there's a really awesome sounding A power chord that I got out of it. And if he's not playing it this way, it was still something cool that I put together. Now, if you're in this A zone, all that, and that Chuck Berry zone. He does a thing where he's playing the root, so that'd be the 7th fret of the D string. And then he's playing the 5th, which makes it a power chord, which is the 5th fret of the B string. But then he's muting the G string. And it has a much different sound, I think, than this. Same notes, but you get it's a little spread. And you also have that kind of percussiveness of the string in between. So. Brian, you don't like A to D?
Oh, I love it.
Let's see, what does it do? Do you like G and D? And then it goes, a shot in the dark. Oh yeah! A shot in the dark. Oh yeah! Shot in the dark. It's a walk in the park. Yeah. With all due respect. Let's go, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on, everyone. Sing it with me. Yeah. I'll let you sing. Everyone. Yeah. It feels good. Another verse. Come on. In my love like this, no tomorrow. No bed to borrow. You sing. Yeah! Brian, sing. Long guitar, but oh yeah. What's that sound? Running down the avenue. Come on, Yeah. What do you think, Brian? How was that?
Your Brian Johnson.
Come here.
Is really
here. Come here. Come here. You're live. You're live, folks.
Your Brian Johnson is good, and your David Lee Roth needs work.
My David Lee Roth does need work. Wait, come here.
Josh Norco did a super chat and said, no more guitar faces.
No more guitar phases.
And the Fred did a super chat and wanted to know if he should start learning on electric or acoustic.
Okay. The electric or acoustic, like the old school thought is, in fact, it'd be my cliche. I think it's in my cliche videos. If you start on acoustic, everything's easier after that. But honestly, nowadays, she's barking at Brian. Nowadays, look at that tail though. See the little stinker. See. This is Daisy, everybody. Daisy, say hi. Hi. This is just shameless, put a dog on camera. I can do whatever I want now. I'm taking a break. She's the star now, right, Daisy? But look at the tail. Look at the waggy waggy. Look at that waggy waggy. What was I? Oh, if you prefer acoustic, like if you want to play acoustic more than you want to play electric, then start on acoustic. But if you like hard rock and punk and whatever, then just start on electric. Have fun with it, you know? Ollie, come here. Ollie. Ollie's camera shy. Ollie, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, his head's not quite in there. He doesn't want me to pick him up. Oh, there's Ollie. There's Ollie. Come here. Ollie, come here. He thinks I'm trying to trick him into something. Oh, there he goes. Is he going behind? Oh, Ollie! Ollie! Honestly, shameless dot. Could you close that door, hon?
Blink 3 times or you're being held hostage, Daisy.
She was there for a minute. Oh, but if you want to learn on it, if you want to play electric because those are your heroes.
Oh, Josh Norco said he needs more guitar faces, not no more.
Oh. Sorry.
Josh, my bad.
See, Brian, come on, buddy. Come on, Brian.
I should have known.
Give it up for Brian, you guys.
Give it up for Josh. He's rad. He's here more often than I am.
Josh Norco can make it more than Brian can. More Nirvana. Yeah, more Nirvana is coming. Basically, as we enter into November, December, and January, I've got a lot of really cool lessons coming out. So Panama, as you saw me play there, I've got a lesson for that's coming out soon. It's just not out yet. But I did do Running with the Devil just as a tribute. That was the first Van Halen song that was ever a single, I believe.
Running with the Devil?
Mm-hmm. I think so. And then so this is a point in the live stream where like I already kind of did my job, did my gig, so I can leave whenever I want. or hang around, you know. The point's been made. But Brian, did you notice anyone's like Van Halen comments? Like, did someone have, did you see like a repeating favorite song or?
It was more Eddie, but they were more just calling out what you were playing.
Yeah. Okay, now let me know, you guys, in the comments if you were really singing along, even just one time.
There were comment vocals.
Nice. Yeah, I love that. Okay, my next question is, AC/DC having a new song, how do they come up with new ways to play G, D, and A? So in the new song, they go 1. And it's always good. It's always good. And then how many times are they going to go? All right. I'm going to do a couple shout outs and we're going to wrap this up. And Brian, I thought ahead.
Someone keeps saying Van Halen's Sweet Child of Mine.
Yeah, perfect. Brian, I thought ahead and I got us Uber Eats. So there's sandwiches.
They're not from New Orleans?
Not this time. I had an epic New Orleans sandwich waiting, but it was really from New Orleans. But that's how I got that as a secret. I can't talk about that.
Ooh, Hot for Teacher. That's a good one.
That is so good. That intro. So it's interesting, that first album and like Running with the Devil, there's no whammy bar on that song. It starts to develop later. Amos, left-handed guitar. Okay, Mamba Blaze, Amos, Zeke, Beak, Zombie, something. It's going by really fast. So, Nothing Else Matters solo. Did I not do that yet? Maybe I did that a long time ago. I need to redo that. I'm definitely going to have a couple of Metallica ones slipping in.
You did one, right? They solo for one?
A long time ago. I haven't done a newer version since we've been in the new digital age.
That's a good solo.
One?
Yeah.
There's more than one. There's 3 solos or 4 solos in that.
Yeah.
I mean, the first one is. Hold my breath as I wait for dead. Hold my breath as I wait for day. Hold my breath as I wait for dead. Oh, please, God, help me. In a woman's much too real. Deep inside, I cannot feel to reveal something's out there. Hold my breath as I wait for dead. Somebody help me. I got to get out of that. Had to leave that. All right.
The Trooper.
Love the Trooper. I'm working on that too, you guys.
Are you?
Yeah.
Someone's been buzzing a lot.
It's coming. Yeah. That's it. That's it for today. We'll be back. Thanks to Brian for helping out. Hope you guys like the fresh new digs. Let's see. I'm still going to be doing the normal tutorials with the other the other room, but I'm going to be doing some other content in here. For the more relaxed vibe. Also, shout out to Amplified Nation for this Dirty Wonderland amp head. It's been really fun. I just started messing with it. And thank you everyone for watching, That's all I got for today. Hope to see you guys again. Keep playing guitar. And that's it. Adios. It ain't me. It ain't me.